I think Ron was talking about it. I don't think if I think if Nintendo comes out with a Smash 5, I don't think people or Smash 6, sorry. I don't think people will still be playing Ultimate. Even though it's a fun game.
Oh, I don't know if you're in, but Kingu
Yeah,
is
man.
just immediately.
Kingu is too fast is the problem.
Yeah. Didn't give you enough time to finish your point.
Right now, Frenzy.
Inconsiderate.
We know how good Frenzy is against floaty.
We do.
And I always love to see Frenzy against floaties. I think for a period he was like really good against floaties, but like spaces weren't really his thing.
Yes.
And right now he's showing us why. But now he's managed to like stabilize it. Well, like he's good against both. But yeah, always a pleasure to see Frenzy against floaties.
The only thing that I feel has remained consistent with like when Frenzy struggles against something, I think he's one of those players that you quickly see him address it. And it like, oh, it was once a meme that Frenzy can't handle XYZ, but like that doesn't usually remain true for very long. Yeah. It's kind of like an S2J can't edgeguard. Like that was a thing, but now it doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
That feels like mostly the case with Frenzy, but I do think when you have to make these clutch moments against floaties, we still see Frenzy get clutched on by Ices and Puff. So I don't know if he's completely over that hump.
I mean, no matter how far he's come in terms of mental, it's he's got to keep working on it. Oh my god, that SDI was nasty. Unfortunately, that's not gonna.
No. It's incredible though.
But yeah, like
it's a constant battle for everybody.
It's a constant battle.
Yeah. Just like when you reach this level, I think it's more that Frenzy is absolutely insane when it comes to tech and studying. That it's if you're like a layman and you can't, like, if we spent years breaking down what Frenzy's problems are, we probably would be able to come up with something more nuanced than I think his mental needs work.
It's the short version. It's the TLDR
yeah.
for you all.
TLDR. Yeah. Or
I mean, we could be here for
the
like
surface impression is that there are elements that seem to be to do with mental.
Alright, right now Frenzy at the perfect percent to be able to win that game. What is he going to do with it? I love the well-spaced back air, the auto-cancel back air. It's always going to be a great way to deal with a puff that's trying to get in. Alright, and he's just like outside of the platform, getting ready for anything. I love the usage of the up smash.
Yeah.
It's not Fox, but it's still really good.
It's really like he was standing in like the perfect spot as well for while he was shooting those lasers, like outside of the like the range of the back air, and like Kingu had to be fully on stage to hit him, and he couldn't be where the platform was. It was just like a really nice spacing.
Nice, but Kingu is keeping it competitive. I mean, he had that insane edge guard, like gimp edge guard at the start, but
yeah.
After it looked a bit more in Frenzy's favor.
Yeah, it's yeah, he's been doing it well, but it just also feels like Frenzy's just kind of closing the gap. He's like shooting his lasers well. He's found the good spots.
No matter how like close it is, you kind of feel that like one person is running the game and the other is trying to catch up.
Yeah, I say this, but that often is, it often feels like one person's running the game. You can replace one person with Falco. That kind of does feel like Falco's thing. Is that his neutral's so good that if he can hold it together for a bit, then he ends up looking incredibly dominant.
Turns out that having
he
like
gets hit once.
An infinite projectile that comes out so fast that also like puts you in hit stun is kind of good.
Yeah. Imagine if Falco had ammo. That would be really
cool.
interesting.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
If it was like Snake, like he had to recharge it with like taunt or whatever.
That could be interesting. If he had like, I think if he had like 10 shots though, it'd be really interesting to see how Falcos would use their laser, knowing that per stock they don't have.
Yeah. Falcos would like now some Falcos are starting, like some Falcos start to go on top platform more because they know how good it is. But like I feel like Falcos would not be like scared of using the top platform to like recharge or whatever. I feel like because Falcos have that dilemma where it's like I want to win, but I want to be cool, but I don't want people to think I'm lame, so I'm gonna do this or whatever. Where it's like I think we're at this point in the game where like lame doesn't exist anymore. Where it's like if you're saying something is lame, you're the lame one because you're not trying to win.
Yeah.
And
like,
I think
we haven't hit a point in Melee where lame just wins. Like
Yes.
we've hit points where some players are unable to adapt to strategies that are lame, but if you practice countering them, then you wouldn't lose to them. So then your opponent wouldn't do lame things if it would lose.
Yes. Also, we've kind of also like because people have kind of like strived away from like that. Oh, this thing is lame mentality. The game has like people have been getting so much better so quick because
Yeah.
there's less like what's the word? Yeah, there's people think less about oh is this lame, should I use it? You know, they just use it and then you have to counter it.
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunate. That was a cool rest.
Yeah.
But the forward smash is gonna be a reverse one though.
Harder to get those kind of things on the spacies than like we saw Kingu kind of secure them on Marth.
Yeah. Also, Falco's tech roll is kind of insane. Goes really far.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know why you couldn't secure that rest.
Got a bit stuck under the platform there.
Yeah, it looked like he did like another aerial for some reason.
Yeah.
I might just be wrong.
All right.
Yeah,
Right
this
now.
is a good showing for Kingu.
All right, Kingu. Show it to us. So, like, you know, Frenzy is supposed to win this, so, you know, rooting for the underdog is kind of what people do usually. And I think it's always nice to see Kingu, like, stepping it up, especially with such a run. You can say what you want. He's someone that grinds. You can not like the character, you can not like the person, but...
You gotta
good.
respect the grind.
Yeah.
Or just didn't get the strong hit on the back here.
Alright, controlling the stage properly. Like controlling the center stage especially. Great take though from Frenzy. Frenzy's still, you know, shooting his lasers, like it's like yeah, I'm still not too down. I can kind of see what Kingu wants to do. If he wants to start approaching at some point, I can get advantage of that amazing like
Really
with the
nice.
back air.
Yeah, wave dash back here. Getting like the full drift from the backward short hop.
Oh my god, he's too fast.
That's the frenzy.
Frenzy's ledge dashes are insane.
Yeah, they are world class. I think he may be.
Yeah.
If we had like if there was a tournament of who can ledge dance the best with Falco, I think Frenzy could win it.
Who has the most galint?
Yes.
Definitely,
Good rest.
Great rest. I mean, like it was a pretty damn quick game for
For Dreamland.
a Dreamland game. Yeah.
Yeah. Well played. Well,
All right,
Frenzy's gonna
1-1.
have to shake it off. He's still got Nikki weighing in winners.
Yeah, Kingu fans going off in the chat. I hope.
I would
You
hope
got
so.
your Kingu flag or whatever. Your Kingu
Kingu
cardboard.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we can like go back. I know, so you know, Shiftland was like the first big major tournament back, and I know it's not going to be a while until there's another one, especially with the new variant, whatever. But I'm, you know, I want to go back to that feeling. People, you know, bringing signs, writing things on their phone.
I agree. I miss it. I think like I took a break before COVID, and then COVID happened, so my break became immensely huge. So I felt like I've done nothing like IRL. So I am definitely in that like, oh man, it's been a while since I've seen everyone and got to like hang out properly.
But right now, this is all Frenzy and Kingu fighting to get to grand finals. Nikki just sitting pretty.
Yeah, this I feel it's got Frenzy written all over it. Frenzy loves this stage.
Oh yeah.
You even mentioned earlier how good he is at doing shine off the top.
Yeah.
Applies doubly to Puff here.
Frenzy is gonna roll on on Kingu here. I think there's no other way to say it. Yep.
That was incredible. That was amazing.
I mean, I think anyone who's seen Frenzy before knew that it was gonna be a kill, like from the first hit. It's just like, oh, okay. Oh my god.
The prophecy is coming true.
Yeah, Frenzy just lives here. That's his home.
This is his bed, and his feet are far too big for it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the stage is just too little for him. He's like, I can go anywhere, any way I want.
My feet are so big. I can kick you at any point.
Get those metal feet.
It does.
He's moving.
Yeah.
He is
This
moving,
is-
and a 4-stock. I don't know how Kingu reacts to those.
This is looking like Frenzy versus Raoul game 1. Sorry,
Don't
Raoul.
remind me.
Yeah, I think Frenzy's as well another one of those players who is particularly good with the lead. He can
Oh, yeah.
really hold on to it. Oh, get him!
Oh my god. All right.
Got 4
Congratulations
stock.
to Frenzy on that.
Oh my
Did you
god!
did you do the prof side B at the end, or did I miss that? Did
I mean, may
dream
have.
that?
He may have. Damn, that was so strong.
Yeah, that was
He's
extremely strong.
trying.
Now it's all up to Kingu to like kind of look past that and be like, okay, that's Frenzy on
That
one
is
day I'll be able to challenge him there, but right now it's not the day,
not
and
this
I need to
day.
think about the third game, the
Yeah,
fourth game.
that was it was super dominant. Did not think he'd get the 4 stock. I was being in my head as I said it, or as I compared it to Raoul. I was like, nah, this is actually happening. I'm just doing it for the bit. I'm doing it to falsely generate hype, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but then
And it did. And then
it
it
did happen.
did.
Yeah, Frenzy looking extremely good. Now we're on possibly the last game for Kingu in this tournament. Maybe getting close. Again, if you're a Kingu fan, you gotta go all out. Gotta show your support
You do.
because
Because he needs
Frenzy is
it.
turning it on.
Frenzy is not holding back. He is holding W.
Yeah, it's Rush B all over again.
Oh, that was a really good grab though. That's a trade.
Yep.
That is a trade.
Classic. It was decent DI,
Not a
but
bad
not gonna be
decision.
enough.
Puff, one of the best in the game at being invincible. That was such a good jab. Genius.
And he did it really quickly, so that he didn't have much time to like, take his time to tag. I think Frenzy was getting ready for it, but maybe it was just a bit too fast. And right now, Kingu with the lead. Although, I don't like going to the corner like that from Frenzy. Maybe that was a bit NC.
Yeah. It's very frightening. But the ooh. That
Okay.
was so good. That was such a read as well. He did not react
Insane.
to that roll in. He just stood there and was like, "You're going in."
Yeah, he wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go to the right and then jump to the left if he goes left. Like, no, it's just, I know you're gonna go there. And yeah, Kingu not getting phased by that third game. And now onto that fourth game with quite a bit of a big lead, but now Frenzy's turning it up again, getting back on his feet.
That was a really nice grab.
Great dash attack to catch.
Yeah, the dash there was great too. I didn't, like, as I was watching that and forming what moves I was expecting to see, I did not see that dash attack hitting.
Ooh, I think a lot of Falcos would have gone for forward smash there, but he's so close to getting rested on the last stock that he didn't want to commit, managed to take the stock. Now, great crouch cancel from Kingu. The shine's not gonna hit. It's Frenzy gonna collapse, or is he gonna be able to bring it to a 3-1?
They're both playing very well.
Yeah, I like that Frenzy's trying
Missing
to.
that rest though was pretty huge.
Yeah, and now he's kind of running in, which is kind of rough for him because he's not gonna win by running in, especially on the last stock situation against Frenzy. I think you need to kind of like bait Frenzy to come in, especially knowing his his history against last stock floaties.
That was the trickiest jab. Man, I love Kingu's jabs. This is looking pretty.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah. That was risky as well.
Yeah.
He could have like drifted back at him and covered more angles.
But
And
no.
now he just called out one single option.
I think this whole game has been about like, I'm not gonna try to cover too much. I'm gonna go for what I feel like Frenzy's gonna do because I need because I need that win to stay in, but I need it to be like convincing and not like him SDing or whatever. Like
yeah, he needs that confidence to be rebuilt.
Exactly.
Game 5.
Game 5, Kingu Frenzy. Who would have thought?
This is Frenzy's chance. We have been shit talking his mentality all day. If you can come out of Game 5 against a Puff, then your mentality is definitely solid.
So the game count is only 1-4 to Frenzy. the set count, sorry. But I feel like they played much more than that. So yeah, probably not a lot. That's
Possible.
so yeah. Right now, we've got classic Frozen Stadium. We love it.
Yeah.
No,
Frenzy's running in a bit.
yeah, but I think he's
Frozen
realized
has
no,
space.
no, not yet.
He's retreating a little now. He found a good spot, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, the shine. Yeah,
He definitely
the up air, like,
threw
could
up
have
at
missed.
him, but with Falco.
Yeah. Great force smash. I mean, big read, and now it's gonna be the
Immense
stock.
pull out. Yeah.
Back to back, 3-stock, 3-stock. We're here.
Yeah.
We're on Stadium. We're in losers finals of Galint Melee EU
Rest.
Open 4th season.
Can he get a shine? Oh, well, he might have been able to, but not like that.
0%. That's really tough. Like, especially in this
Yeah.
situation.
On the ground, definitely not. But that's why I was like, on the side platform, maybe? No!
Oh,
Ah!
and Kingu is waiting so patiently.
Yeah, you got it with, like, that's the thing, like, the fact that Rest is on frame 1 means that just standing somewhere, you've committed to a read, but you've the softest commit of all time, you're just standing.
Standing is Camille. You heard it here. This is what Melee has come to. Especially definitely against buff. Like it's and now Kingu he loves his advantage. And he's realized that like I can stay on the side platform. Frenzy is not like dumb enough to come to me, but if he feels like if Frenzy is gonna get frustrated, then might as well come to me and I'll rest like shield drop rest or whatever. Great shocking from Frenzy though.
That was really good,
Even
yeah.
2-2.
That was a double jump, so he did like fully commit to that up air. If he was wrong, he could have been like, you know, knocked out of the air.
All right, bit of
Very
battle.
even game.
Extremely
time
even
that-
right now. Oh my god, it's a big commit,
was
but it's
gonna
gonna
say,
work out. It's
Every
insane.
every
Wow.
time Kingu makes the swing, it's so quick.
And now Frenzy's. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like that he took so little time to breathe right there. Alright, it's soul up to Frenzy. Kingu is just gonna stay there. He's gonna shield. He doesn't
You know-
care much.
I'm not afraid this stuff, Frenzy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be, but in this situation, this is where he normally does his big explosive maneuver. It's the last stock where it feels like he maybe takes a bit breather. It's like, okay, I brought it back. That's when he gets up for an rest.
True. And now we know how Falco's grab not the greatest at converting to anything. It's mostly like setting you up for an advantageous situation. He's not gonna be scared to shield. That down air is really
Ooh,
not the greatest.
interesting.
in this
Yeah, I would
situation.
have thought a back air would have worked.
Yeah. He's set up much better for an Edgar situation now. Kingu doesn't care that he's at 121. He just wants percentage. If you can get a rest, that's Gucci. But like anything will work for him. It doesn't matter the percentage. Now he's looking more passive than defensive at this point, which is a bit scary.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Frenzy can get his confidence basically.